Welcome to today's video. Today we shall be discussing how to study for a math exam and not go insane in the process. Are you worried about studying for your math exam? You are not alone. This is a major concern for most students. I've been there and done that. Studying for math class can be both fun and challenging at the same time. The key is to know how to study if you want to ace your exams without going insane. We all know that studying is the key to doing well on any exam. However, we also know that this one thing can cause us to go insane. We tend to focus on every single thing at once, which leads to immense frustration and a missed opportunity to study efficiently. Preparing for a math exams can be a bit frustrating. I've been studying and tutoring math for many years and have discovered that there are better ways of studying for a math exam than anyone else, so let me give you some pointers. Point 1. Start studying early. If there is a math exam coming up that you need to take, start preparing for it at least a month before. Even if it seems like there's still plenty of time before the exam, the more time you put into studying, the more likely it is that you'll be prepared when the day of the exam comes. Point 2. Attend math classes. The best way to approach a math exam is to know what the professor or teacher wants you to know. This is achieved by going to class, taking good notes and paying attention. Paying attention in class should be a no-brainer, but I can't tell you how many people have told me that they just don't get math. After talking with them, I almost always find out that they weren't really listening in class. Listen up when you're in class, listen to your teacher and don't let your mind wander. You'll be amazed at how much more you retain when you're actually paying attention. Don't let yourself get tired or hungry during a lecture. When you're tired or hungry, it's easy to let your mind wander. If you need to take a break, that's fine, go for a walk or get something to eat, but make sure you come back recharged so you can concentrate. When you're taking notes, write down everything the teacher says. If there are any formulas used, write those down as well. It seems like a lot of work now, but it will pay off later when you're preparing for the exams. Point 3. Identify what information you are going to need to know. Most people feel more comfortable in school subjects they enjoy, but math is different. Most of the time, it doesn't matter if you like a subject or not, it's all about paying attention, working hard and getting yourself organized. That said, there are some ways you can make studying for math exams easier on yourself. First, you have to browse through the course outline and take note of the lesson objectives for each unit. Most exams are centered around the lesson objectives. So if you were not given the course outline at the beginning of the semester, it is time to request the same from the teacher. You also need to make a list of facts and formulas you need to know. You'll never remember everything, but making a list will help get you started. Then, when you're studying, cross out anything you've learned as you go along. The point is to leave only what needs to be learned for the exam. In addition, find out the test format. If your teacher has told you how the test will be administered, or gave areas of concentration, use that information to your advantage. For example, if the teacher said there will be 30 multiple-choice questions, then don't waste time on problems that require long explanations or essays. Point 4. Study past papers for the exam. The first thing you should do when learning how to study for a math exam is to get past papers and figure out the patterns. Specifically look for patterns with the types of problems that come up the most in those papers. Let me break this down for you. Step 1. Find past papers. The first step is to find past papers to use as your study guide. Luckily, most schools and colleges will provide you with copies of past papers so that you can see what type of questions and tasks you'll be faced with. This can be a really useful tool when studying for your exam because it gives you a clear insight into what's going to be expected of you on the day. If your school or college doesn't provide them, then there are loads of websites out there that offer past paper downloads. Try searching Google or asking around. Remember, past papers can be a lifesaver in any examination. Step 2. Work through the papers. After you've got hold of some past papers, the next step is to work through them thoroughly. Solve and practice problems until you have a strong understanding of what each type of problem looks like and what approach works best. This will give you an idea of what to expect when studying for a math exam. Furthermore, I will advise you to stay calm, get help if you need it, review the night before, but not the whole night, and get a good night's sleep if you can. Make sure to give yourself 2 to 3 hours to review everything in the morning. It may not seem like enough time at first, but trust me, you will gain more time by going in having already mastered most of it. In conclusion, the sooner you start studying for an exam, the better off you will be, even if you don't feel like it at the time. Thanks for watching.